18 yards or so from the corner flag, left-hand side. Not quite as long, but it's well into the 6-yard box, and Bernd Leno had to drop on that right on the goal line. Ryan Sessegnon onto the left foot, slides it out for Iwobi, pushes it back into the box. Muniz couldn't get the turn in the end. Harry Wilson was it who took the shot on with his left foot. It's blocked. Ricochets out off the defender. It'll be the first corner of the game, and again, it's good work from Fulham.
Much more like it, Jim. We're popping the ball around with 1- and 2-touch play. You look at the performance against Leeds, I would say that it was very predictable. You could see what both sides were looking to try and do tonight. Fulham knocking the ball around with gusto. Good to see.
Yeah, we've won the first corner of the game from the left-hand side. Fulham attacking the Putney end. Oliver just surveying the 6-yard box, but there's nothing untoward going on that I could see. A lot of distance really between most of their players and most of ours, but Sasha Lukic raises one arm, swings the corner in, came off Anderson. Oh, it's a great save by Kelleher. It was on its way in. I think it was Joachim Anderson who got his head to it. One-handed save there from Caoimhin Kelleher. Now Anderson with a little chip in, it's headed behind. It's another corner for Fulham. The pressure's on him now, but what a good save. He met it at the near post. It might have come off the back of the Brentford defender. It's hard to say, but let's have a look at this replay. They're still all square. They will fancy their chances. Oh, that's given away by Josh King. And it's 1-0. And it's Mikkel Damsgaard, and it's a gift, really. Young Josh King just outside his own penalty area. I'm not entirely sure who he thought he was passing that to, but having not been in the game at all, they're a goal in front, Brentford, and that is, to say it's against a runner play, Jamie, would be an understatement, but it's a dreadful mistake from young Josh. He's played the pass a little bit blind. He's trying to sweep it towards Kenny Teti, I think. But Mikkel Damsgaard just back in the side, as I say, following illness, who's a really influential player.
Defensively, they look suspect to me.
There's Ryan Sessegnon on the turn into the penalty area. The shot's on target. Keller has spilled it. And Rodrigo Muniz couldn't get it on target. Really tight angle as it came back off the keeper. He just tried to flick it from a really tight angle, and it's ended up on the roof of the net. But again, good work from Fulham. Ryan Sessegnon, head down, he got a sweet strike. Keller has spilled it, and he got away with it, really. He was lucky, the goalkeeper. Left-hand side, working his way infield. Squares it in for Kenny Teti, 30 yards from goal. Pushes it forward for Sasha Lukic, edge of the box. Onto the left foot, the shot deflected, it's spinning into the box. Well, they haven't really dealt with it, and now it's in. It's
yes!
Alex Iwobi for Fulham with the equaliser. They didn't clear their lines. Normal service resumed. We're entitled to be on level terms. Fulham is the least we deserve, really. It was a little bit scrappy and a little bit messy, but it's Alex Iwobi with his first goal of the season. They were struggling to clear their lines. I hope there's not going to be any controversy over this, because Nathan Collins is talking to the referee about the potential VAR. Let's have a look. The ball bouncing about it, maybe could have caught somebody. He's got it on his chest, he's poked it forward. It's off Coyote's hand, I think, if anything.
Yeah, there's no foul there.
No.
Collins is claiming a foul, Jim. Ridiculous talk.
Yeah, I thought there might be a potential handball, but it's
if anyone, it's Coyote, isn't it? Yeah.
But then it bounced to Alex Iwobi. There's a chance for Muniz to burst through. Plays it for Alex Iwobi again. Onto the right foot, slides it for Wilson! Yes! Harry Wilson again for Fulham. He loves doing it to Brentford. That's a great finish. Really sharp, really sweet football from Fulham. That was gorgeous. Oh, what a great finish from Harry Wilson. Slide rule finish, absolute perfection from Fulham. Kenny Teti with the throw. Muniz flicked it on. I think it was a Brentford player who got the second header, then Collins inadvertently turned it into the path of Muniz. Alex Iwobi picked out Harry Wilson, and he just swept it around Kelleher into the far corner. That sweet left foot and the delicate finish, Jamie, that's absolute quality, and that's a lot more like it. 2-1 to Fulham.
Well, it's out the textbook, Jim. It's slightly behind him. He's just had to hold his body shape and just use the pace of the pass to put it past Kelleher. The game has been completely turned around, and deservedly now we are in front.
4 minutes of the second half gone, and Fulham leading by 2-1. Anderson, that's a lovely crossfield ball to find Ryan Sessegnon. Took it down beautifully, whips the cross in.
It's an own goal.
It's another own goal. It's headed in, I think, by Ethan Pinnock. The time stood still there for a moment, Jamie. We all went, because it looked as if it might be going towards the Brentford goal. Didn't seem to have quite enough pace on the ball. It seemed to hover. Time almost felt as if it stood still, as I say, but Kelleher couldn't judge the flight of it. It's ended up in the Brentford net. It's another headed own goal at the Hammersmith end, and Fulham are 3-1 in front.
Amazing. Just as they had a little bit of good fortune in the first half, we get a little bit of good fortune. Ryan Sessegnon foraging down the left-hand side. It's just a decent ball into a good area, and Ethan Pinnock's got it horribly wrong.
Yeah, he kind of ducked into it. I think it's more or less come off his shoulder as much as his head. But as so often happens in those situations, it's the perfect contact to flat foot the keeper. He's hit him on the back, really, as he's almost tried to duck out of it. And you can see from Kelleher's reaction straight away, he knows that ball's going to beat him, Jamie. I think we were uncertain. I wasn't really sure where it was going. It seemed to be caught in the lights as well. Cottage there again. Plays it down the right-hand channel. Muniz didn't get there. Nathan Collins goes down and stays down, and then
Yes!
Rodrigo Muniz smashes it in the net. It's 4-1 at the moment. There will be a VAR inspection, I'm sure, because Nathan Collins once again went down holding his face. He's done it umpteen times every time Rodrigo Muniz has challenged him, to be fair, but there is claret. There's blood on his in his mouth. He feels he was elbowed, so we can't celebrate too much, although the Fulham fans already are, obviously. Rodrigo Muniz, he scored on the opening day at Brighton. He's going to have to wait, I think, to find out whether he's doubled his tally. The referee was looking straight at it. He certainly didn't give anything. Collins went to ground holding his face, and to be fair to him, there is blood on his face. But what a finish, Jamie, from Rodrigo. He's absolutely spanked it on the half volley from an awkward angle. He's beaten Kelleher with sheer pace and power on the shot, but they're still looking at it. I mean, the fact that the player obviously is injured and there is blood on his face would suggest there's some sort of contact.
The ref's gone back to the halfway line, hasn't he? VAR's going to intercept and have a look. Of course they are, for the possible foul, and they'll take an eternity, won't they, to try and get him right, Collins. It's a wonderful finish at the near post. He hasn't really elbowed him, has he?
He hasn't. His arm's still dangling there, and
he's going to come and have a look, Jim.
Yeah, Michael Oliver's coming over to the monitor. It's a great finish from Rodrigo, that's for sure. Whether or not it's made it 4-1 to Fulham remains to be seen. I mean, looking at it again, it certainly wasn't an elbow. There was a flailing arm, if you like, that was still hanging there, and there might well have been some contact, although it looks almost as if Collins has run into him.
He's dropped his head, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Towards the arm.
Well, see, if you slow it down enough, you'll find the elbow.
Yeah, but you can always do that, can't you? That's where VAR isn't fair.
None of this should be done in slow motion, to be fair. It didn't happen in slow motion. And if you're going to second guess and overrule the referee, it should be done in normal time.
He's not going to give it, no.
Going to make his announcement, Michael Oliver.
After review, ball number 9 makes no contact with the ball. Contact the corner number 3 is with his arm. The final decision is direct free kick for Brentford.
Yeah, he's ruled the goal out.